All right, we're gotta move this. So I need to get to that door and open it. Gotta unload something from here, put in there. So this car has sat for 2 or 3 months. Probably was started once or twice in that time, and it hasn't been started since before Christmas. I don't believe it was. And we're on a warm up. Supposed to be in the 40s by the middle of the day. And for me, the middle of the day is more like 2 or 3 o'clock. Okay. We've been here before. You've seen all the snow on her. Sorry about all that wiggly. I didn't have the keys in the right hand. Yeah, see? So, there's no fuel in the carburetor, and I just put a gallon or so in the tank just to make sure I have enough. And I'm gonna pump it, but it isn't gonna do much. She's a cranking. Yep, she don't have no fuel. Well, let's hope she starts. If not, I'm going to have to get under the hood and prime it. Look at that. No hands. I bet there's no fuel anywhere. Oh, there was a bit of a hit. Uh-oh. That sounded kind of rough. She's running, but not running great. Now my idle could be up just a hair right now, but I don't have a working choke. Keep the RPMs up with your foot just a little bit there, it does all right. I wish you could smell this. It's pure old car smell. No catalytic converters. It's a 73. Let's see if I can turn this around. I bet I look funny though. Well, I gotta move this. To get out of the way of that door, I have to get a C3 transmission out of the truck there, slide it off onto a bench, and clean the 1,000 cardboard boxes. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave them in the back of the truck, because right now the wind's blowing, and what I need to do is burn those things. I didn't get this. If I would have put these spark plugs in the engine, this engine here, back in the summer, it might start a little better. But I didn't get to, and I didn't get to the lock ring on the fuel tank either. Everybody saw my second video on that, and several mentioned it didn't look like I seated the lock ring, and I did not. Anybody are wondering what a lock ring is, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see that too well, but that's the lock ring we're talking about. And I did not get it seated, I'm sure of that. So if it's not seated and you're driving the vehicle around, the whole sending unit, the gas tank's going to sit there and do this. And if the ring's not locked, it'll just back it off. And then all of a sudden you got an open exit for sloshing fuel, and that's what happens. The fuel sloshes and the tank, it just starts dripping on the ground wherever I park. Not to mention as I'm going down the road. So I still got to get this on the lift so I can do that. It's winter time. I don't have garage floor space to do anything on. Everything is parked in there for the winter. So, oh, look at that. She's idling with no toes. So we're gonna go with that. Try to move this car. Take some of the snow off of it. So I'm going to turn y'all off. That's a cold start on the LTD. It's a 460 4V 1973, low compression, almost 85,000 miles on it. So have fun. I hope you keep watching my older videos. If you're a new subscriber, I've had 4 or 5 in the past 2 weeks. I appreciate that. I've got a lot of video content that's on my computer, and I just haven't organized it. Just because I'm a little disorganized. So, for all of you that was wondering about the No Name Nationals, I did go, and I hope to give you a video. But I have just not landed my mind on the format of that video. How am I going to present that to you? And so I haven't really nailed that down. I think I'm going to scratch what I started, start over with the editing, and try to make it interesting and informative to all my subscribers, who I appreciate very much. So stay warm, especially if you got 6-8 inches of snow around you. And I think you can see my breath now. Now, I think I need to turn on some heat. Yeah. That may or may not work. So, this is me saying goodbye. Happy New Year. And even though this is, what, 4 days away from the inauguration, or maybe 3, I don't know. This is Friday before the inauguration. So, you guys have a blessed year. And please stay tuned. Please come back. I'm hoping to get a lot of stuff done. Some of it's going to be the hard way, but it's not easy when you don't have the floor space, which is why we're hoping to have a shop built, and we haven't nailed down the plans or the design on that either. So we're going to try to get that done. Hopefully I will come up with a better way of taking video, getting it in the house at night, editing it that same day, because I think that's my big problem. Is I get too much video and I don't edit it in time, and things that are in your mind you just lose. At least I do. So, like my old neighbor used to tell me, I wish I had a better mind. And I'm like, well, you got a good heart, buddy, so that makes up for anything that you might feel you're lacking in. So, matter of fact, he's doing really well right now. So, you guys don't know who that is. But if any of his family sees that, we visited, very, very happy about where he's at and what's going on. So, y'all take care and get out there and work on your cars. It doesn't matter what you do to them. Even if you just clean them up, it doesn't matter. Get on work on those things. There we go. Bigblock Ford. We'll see y'all later.